Kids, please open math book page number 711. Today we will read a graph. For example, if Muna have this graph that shows red and yellow counters, how can Muna read her graph? By counting. Yes, by counting. We have to count how many red counters and how many yellow counters. So, how many counters do we have in this category of red counters? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 red counters. I can count the red counters in the top row. 1, 2, 3. Let's trace the number 3. So we have 3 red counters. And for the second category, how many yellow counters in the second row? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we have 4. Excellent. Let's trace the number 4. 4 for the yellow counters and 3 for the red counters. So we read the graph by counting the red and yellow counters. We have 3 red and yellow counters. We have 3 red counters and 4 yellow counters. Excellent. Now we have also a graph showing yellow and red counters. Let's read the graph together. First, we have yellow counters. First, we have yellow counters. And second set with red counters. So we have to separate the sets into 2 sets with their colors. Then we have to count the counters to read the graph. So how can we read the graph? By counting. Excellent. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yellow counters. And for the red counters, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 red counters. So we have 5 yellow counters and 4 red counters. This is how I read the graph, by counting. And now I want you to circle the category. And now I want you to circle the category that has more counters. On the graph, let's see. I want to circle the category that has more counters. So which set that has more counters? Yes, the yellow counters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 yellow counters, and that's more than the 4 red counters. So we have to circle the yellow category. Excellent. And also in this page, we have a graph with red counters and yellow counters. Let's read the graph. As we learned, first we have to separate the categories into 2 sets. First, we have the red counters, and second category with yellow counters. So we have red counters, red set, and yellow set. Now we can read the graph by counting. Excellent. How many red counters do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 red counters. And how many yellow counters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. We have 5 yellow counters. So let's read the graph again. We have 3 red counters and 5 yellow counters. Excellent. And now I want you to circle the set that has fewer counters on the graph. And I want you to circle the set that has less counters on the graph. So which set that has less or fewer counters? Yes, the red set has only 3 counters. Let's circle the red set. Excellent. Last page, we have to build a graph using different colors. So we have to use blue and red colors for these 2 sets. So the first set with the blue and the second set with red. Then we have to draw cubes for each set with a suitable color. So the first blue set, I will draw blue cubes with the same color. For example, I will draw 4 blue cubes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for the red set, I will draw cubes less than the blue cubes that we painted. So I will draw 2 red cubes. And now we have to count how many in each category. We have a blue category. And so again, we have to count how many in each category. We have a blue category and red category. So how many blue counters do we have? Again, how many blue counters do we have? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, we have 4 blue counters. And how many red counters do we have? How many red counters do we have? We have 2 red counters. Excellent. Don't forget to do your homework, page number 715 and 716.